A very good morning to all of you. We are going to start our function in another 5 minutes. Thank you. A very warm good morning to everyone. Today, we all are assembled here for the celebration of our Institute 14th Foundation Day. I am Chanika Malhotra, staff of IIT Indore, welcoming our chief guest, Professor Deepak Bhaskar Phatak, Chairperson Board of Governors, our Director Sir, Professor Suhas S. Joshi, our Dean Infrastructure, Professor Manish Kumar Goyal, all esteemed faculty members, Registrar Sir, staff members, and our shining star of the Institute, that is our students. IIT Indore was established in 2009, and it's the second generation IIT among the 8 new IITs started by Ministry of Education, Government of India. Shri Arjun Singh, Ministry of Education, Government of India, led the foundation stone of IIT Indore on 17 February 2009 in its permanent campus, that is Simrol, IIT Indore, Madhya Pradesh. IIT Indore started functioning from its permanent campus since February 2016. Today, 17 February 2023, we have completed a journey of 14 years and celebrating 14th Foundation Day of IIT Indore. Starting with the gratitude to our Chairperson, Board of Governors for accepting our invitation as a chief guest on Foundation Day. Going ahead, I would like to request our Director Sir to present a bouquet with the memento to our revered chief guest. Thank you, sir. To begin this,
a periodical which will be published either monthly or sort of bi-monthly. And I propose that we begin with the first 10 awards which are given this time. So we can prepare, the respective awardees can prepare a graphical abstract of those papers so that the picture and a small information at the bottom. You should explain the whole thing, your research easily by anybody who looks at the pictures, he or she should be able to understand. So let's try to do that. So I propose that we will have the book of abstracts periodically published from IIT Indore, and we'll keep it as volume 1, volume 2, yearly, something like that. And let's try to do this with today's Foundation Day. I also wish to remind all of you about the goal what Professor Phatak has set for us last year. That what was that? Any idea? Anybody remembers? Huh? Top 5 in 2025. So yes, it's a very hard target he has given, that we should be in top 5 in 2025. But on behalf of Institute, I would like to assure Professor Phatak that we are all trying to go there. We are all working towards that particular goal. We have taken several measures on the academics, on the administration, research, and we are trying to improve the perception of the stakeholders around the Institute about the Institute. As we have been saying, that everyone around the Institute should feel that the Institute cares for them and Institute works for them. Once this perception improves, naturally it will add to the ranking of the Institute, and all these rankings and laurels, the perception is a large percentage of points are actually given to the perception of the stakeholders in the Institute, around the Institute. So we are working on that. Besides 4 new MTech and 3 MTech program, 4 BTech and 3 MTech programs, we are working on many other programs. One of them is a MTech in Defense Technology. This program we would like to establish as a kind of open architecture program, where a defense or DRDO person or scientist can come in and choose his or her specialization and comes out with a degree of MTech in defense technology with a specialization in some XYZ. Because the defense personnels people come with very varied backgrounds, and our regular MTech program, they find it very difficult to fit into our regular MTech programs. They need a different kind of knowledge. They need absolutely interdisciplinary type of the knowledge. So we are creating this whole structure in such a way that the defense person can come and he or she can choose the specialization depending on their needs, depending on the qualification, and get a degree from the institute. A lot of thought process has gone into it, and we are coming out probably in a month's time. It will be coming for approval at various levels in the institute. Maybe again it will come to the Senate for the approval also. Last week I have visited AIIMS Bhopal. Last month I have visited AIIMS Bhopal, and we had a discussion, a very good discussion with the director of the AIIMS Bhopal. With a very short notice, he brought a team of about 20 doctors, and we had a 1 hour discussion on what we can do. So we are working on it, that we are going to arrange a online meeting between the professors here and doctors there, and see where we actually narrow down what kind of projects we can take up, what kind of work we can take up. BSB department is actually has to take a lot of lead in this particular program. One interesting thing which we probably can think of is that involving doctors into the biomedical, MTech biomedical engineering program the department is proposing. So then it will be kind of a long-lasting, association with the AIIMS Bhopal. So we should aim at that particular thing. So let's take this, association forward. On the industrial connection front, we have organized the second or follow-up of the Industry Connect program with the various industries. We had first Industry Connect program in August 2022. Again, about 30-35 industry leaders came, especially in pharma and IT sectors they came. And then they, started thinking that what IIT Indore can do for them and what is their long-term technological vision. So we had a lot of deliberation, brainstorming with them, and we are trying to come out with some kind of a projects or joint projects or proposals. In this context, in yesterday's BOG meeting with the advice and leadership of Professor Phatak, we have approved 2 important decisions to set up 2 centers. One is the Center for Translational Research, which we have been talking about, that all of you do a good research, but the research has to graduate into the product, into the technology. So this center will actually work for improving the technology readiness level of the technologies. So in this context, board has approved the center, but it also approved the postdoctoral, post-MTech, post-BTech kind of fellowships for our students who are actually doing the technology development, and they have submitted the thesis, and after that what? So after that, the students can remain inside the institute. We will provide them the fellowship, and they can still remain here for next 6 months to 1 year, and then take the technology level up, so that we are enhancing this the readiness of technology. So this center will actually look into these aspects, identify the appropriate technologies, identify the students, and support them with the scholarship, of course along with the guides and supervisors. But we want to increase the technology readiness level. So that is where about 10 to 15 fellowships for postdoctoral and post-MTech and post-BTech have been approved by the board. The second center is about the bringing outside industries into the institute. The first is that we were trying to increase the technology readiness level of our internal technologies to the outside level. The other center will actually work with the industries and actually try to bring them inside the institute, which is something analogous to the research park. As and when the research park comes, this center will actually be converted into research park. But today we would like to have this activity beginning, and then we would like that the industries actually start coming inside the campus and actually co-developing their technology. They take our students, they take our faculty members and develop the technologies on the soil of this institute, and that's where we try to bring their R&Ds into this. So the second center has been also approved by the board. At the same time, there are a lot of requirements are coming from variety of agencies all around. One of the prominent requirement which has come from government of Madhya Pradesh is that they want to us to work on potato research. It is like this, that the central government has asked the state governments to identify one product, one state, one product, which they would like to develop and for which they would like to be known for. Something like that has been done among all the states. So the Madhya Pradesh government has identified potato research as their main topic, or this as a main crop. So they are asking us the technological help, what technological help we can do to produce the best quality potatoes, to nurture them, to preserve them, to transport them. The agriculture as well as the supply chain, logistics, computers, all fields are actually coming into this particular potato research. So we should think about this aspect of potato research and see what we can contribute for our state. So we'll soon form a small committee of professors with Dean R&D office, and we try to work around this aspect. As far as students are concerned, I want to congratulate all the winners of medals at Tech GC, General Championship, which has happened at IIT Kanpur. It's, I think, the first time this kind of General Championship happened. And that General Championship, our students have won 1 gold, 1 silver, and 4 bronze medals for this technology. So I compliment all the students, and this is the first ever kind of a competition, and urge them to continue this whole process. Similarly, 3 of our students working with Professor Gaurinath Banda had secured gold medal in a technology competition again held in Dubai. So our compliments to them also. I'm happy to inform you that with the help of DOSA and especially our section, Materials Management section, we now have 3 messes in the campus. So it has been a long-standing endeavor from the institute side as well as the student side that we want to give more alternative to the students and have 3 messes functioning in the campus. So probably that is like a dream come true for the students, and I hope now there will be a healthy competition. We want to have a healthy competition among the messes, and they improve the quality of the food. Similarly, we have also drawn up a kitchen modernization plans, and all the 3 kitchens will be modernized in a coming time, which will help you not only on the efficiency part, but also the hygiene and cleanliness of the whole system. So one of the things which we are buying is equipment which we are buying is a dishwasher, which can wash 1,000 dishes in 1 hour. So it's like a kind of a big technological push into the kitchen, so that it completely modernizes the whole progress. Sports facilities are concerned, with the great efforts of our infrastructure division, we have now completed at least the indoor sports facilities, and they have been now offered to the students. I would like that all the students and faculty are already taking part in a large number of competitions, but just like we should have that kind of a spirit which we have witnessed in Chichore, the film Chichore, if you have seen, among the hostels there is a huge spirit, whether who wins the general championship of that particular year, strategizing for that championship. It's like a massive massive strategic brain work basically. Field work is there, but the brain work behind that strategically positioning oneself or one hostel is very important. And that kind of intensity we would like to develop. Our sports officer is taking a lot of efforts in organizing a lot of small championships before we actually reach there. Our external sports complex with 400 meters of track, etc., the contract has already been awarded, and we are hoping that the work will actually start as soon as it begins. We are also hoping that the work will begin, it will get over, and by 2024 we will be able to hold IIT General Championship at our soil in IIT Indore. So let's hope for that particular event. There are many miscellaneous things, but it will take a lot of time. But I want to point out a few things. We are doing active recruitment of our permanent staff in the institute. Government had given targets a little later, but before that itself we had drawn out a plan to improve the staff numbers in the institute. And almost like 63 positions are being filled, and about half of them have been already filled, and rest will be filled by the end of this financial year. In the recently concluded interview of faculty positions, we have offered positions to about 15 faculty candidates, best of the best 15 faculty candidates. And you'll be happy to know that we are offering 5 positions to the women candidate out of these 15. So which probably help us, improve the gender ratio among the faculty members and as well as the institute by that way. One important point which can be mentioned, worth noting, is that one of those 15 who has been offered position is our alum of the institute. He is a BTech plus dual degree student from the institute, a silver medalist of the institute, went out, did PhD, worked in industry, and now he has been offered position to come back to the institute. Probably he will set a good tone and bring more alumni into the institute. So he has accepted the offer and hope he will join the institute. Look forward to his joining. So in the interest of time, I will stop here. I wish you again very best about the future, and happy Foundation Day. Thank you.
Really, thank you, sir, for enlightening us. Now, moving ahead, I would like to invite our Dean Infrastructure, Professor Manish Kumar Goyal, for his address.
Good morning, everyone. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Professor Deepak Bhaskar Pathak, Chairman, Board of Governors, Professor Suhas Joshi, Director, IIT Indore, my colleagues, deans, heads, faculty colleagues, staff, students, and all friends. So it's my proud privilege and welcome to you on this 14th Foundation Day. And this Foundation Day is very special to all of us. We have just completed the phase 1 on 31st December 2022. There was lots of ups and downs, but anyhow, we have finished the phase 1 of IIT Indore. Another thing that I would like to share, that IIT Indore was the first among the second generation IITs to complete the phase 2 works that was given to us. So all the 7 G2 IITs, IIT Indore was the first to complete the phase 2 works. And if I would like to start that last year, our building in which we are there, auditorium buildings, this has received the 3rd prize among the best completed project by the CPWD in 2022. And this has got capacity of around 2,200 people can sit, and area is around 20,000 square meter. So whatever mandate was given to us in 2009 and 2010, 2,21,000 square meter, all has been completed and occupied by the IIT Indore. Few glimpses of the work that we have carried out last year indoor sports complex. That was the very much demand from our students and faculty colleagues. So now it's fully operational. Basketballs and badminton courts. We have 1 basketball and 6 badminton courts and indoor sports complex. Outdoor basketballs, outdoor volleyball courts. Swimming pool, it's like a Olympic size swimming pools and it is operational. 3 numbers of squash courts in the basement of sports complex. There was a huge challenge by developing the squash complex because there was a waterlogging since last 4-5 years and it took huge efforts by the IIT office team to complete the squash courts. HVAC facility in a sports complex is fully HVAC functionals, and these are the viewing galleries for sports activity where people can sit and they can view the matches. This is the indoor air conditioned gym. This is fully operational. This is currently used by the students and faculty members. HVAC plants. We in the IIT office used to get the complaint that we don't have AC during the scorched summer. So this HVAC plant is operational since last 1 year and we have completed this. These are the air conditioning handling units in pod on for HVAC facility. There are more than 100 rooms for AHUs. External development of the pods. So this all has been done. Now the development of landscape and garden near the pod is in progress by the CPWD horticulture team. So it will take some time to complete it. Another thing is the JP Narayana Center of Excellence in the Humanities, and we have to complete it. It's like an emergency situation. We have completed this and and it is about to inaugurate in the institute in the probably next month or so. So these are the few glimpses of JP Narayana Center of Excellence in Humanities. Another thing is the development of Amrit Sarovar that institute is working on to develop the Amrit Sarovar near the LRC and Abhinandan Bhavan. It's like more than 1 crore liter of water will come into this Amrit Sarovar. So the huge amount of water it will take that we can imagine. It's got like 92-meter diameters of periphery of this Amrit Sarovar. These are the few glimpses. The work is going on currently. This work is being carried out by the RES, IIT Indore, and the CPWD. As mentioned by our director, sir, development of outdoor sports arena. The tender has been given. It has been awarded to a agency, and they are about to start work on outdoor sports complex. So this will have the football ground, hockey ground, lawn tennis, synthetic athletic track, and the parking facilities. So these are the few pictures of it will look like next year probably. Few things they are in the progress since our friend Leopard usually come in our campus, so we are constructing a forest beat office and the approach road in the forest area to have once there is a forest fire we can go to the forest. So this is the forest beat house and this is the approach road we are going to construct now. This is under progress. In next 1 month it's going to be complete. Another things we are working on solar rooftop. This is already in the campus. We are extending this. 422 kilowatt is already in operational and around saving of 25 lakhs per annum. So like more than 1 crore it was saving in the last 4 years, and additionally around 500 kilowatt we are expected to increase. This is under progress. These are the few works that has been completed, like groundwater recharging structures. We have completed 7 places, parking on the east side of the pod buildings, additional rooms in the hostels, balanced footpath works, boundary walls, and many others. Another things that I would like to mention, like we have the challenges in the next few years of the phase 3. Another challenge we have to develop sustainable campus, or perhaps I'll say inclusive campus. So these are the few challenges in the coming years before institutes. So with this, thank you so much, and I would like to thank everybody to get the help of IIT office in phase 1 and phase 2. If there are shortcomings from the IIT office, We will gladly accept the shortcomings and would like to thank you so much. Thanks so much.
Sir, please accept our thanks for the great presentation. Now, our institute has brought many laurels since its inspection in the field of academics, research, infrastructure development, and creation of facilities. Especially since last 1 year, the institute had made rapid progress, as defined by the director, sir, also. Our student strength goes approximate 2,500. 20 new faculties has joined in last 1 year. More than 20 non-teaching staff have joined. Our faculties, students, got multiple of awards nationally and internationally. We have developed various infrastructure, done a lot in enhancing the campus as a green campus. So it's a real appreciation for all of us. It's required a huge round of applause for all of us. As per Pablo Picasso, defeat is not the word of failure. Not to have tried is a true failure. हारना सबसे बुरी विफलता नहीं है. हारना सबसे बुरी विफलता नहीं है. कोशिश ना करना ही सबसे बड़ी विफलता है. So I hope we should all try. And going ahead, it's a time of appreciation. I would like to call Dean Faculty Affairs, Professor Abhishek Srivastava, for giving award for the Best Research Paper Award. Please welcome, sir, by a huge round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Chaineka ji, and very nervous, especially after you've quoted Picasso and all. Okay. So, thank you everyone for being here. And as you know, as faculty members, one of the most important duties that we discharge is research. And getting an award for the best research paper is indeed a matter of prestige. And there's lots and lots of hard work and lots of late nights spent doing this work, and when you get a research paper out, and if that paper, if a paper is awarded, it's recognized at any forum, it's a matter of pride and happiness for all of us. So with that in mind, this year I think we've instituted a slightly larger number of awards. We started off with 11 best research paper awards this year, and a very generous research paper award. Each award carries a cash of 25,000 rupees reward, along with 2 lakh rupees of contingency grant to the PI, and of course the honor and the prestige associated with the award. And so we had, that actually calls for a round of applause. And so we called for submissions, and we had a large participation. In fact, we had exactly 66 submissions altogether. And the way we wanted to pitch it was 1 award per department. So we had 11 awards, keeping the number of departments and schools in mind. Unfortunately, one department, one school did not have any submissions. So we had to reduce the awards to 10. But nonetheless, I mean, that's a good number. And the manner in which we went about the awards was, since, as we said, it's a very important award, and we had submissions. Each of the submissions was of very high quality. So we went in for external review with at least 2 experts for each department. And the experts also confessed that it was actually a very difficult task for them, because all the submissions were very good, all the submissions were deserving of the award. But since they had to be winners, they did send us ranks for the papers. And the good thing was that in most cases we noticed that the rankings given by each of the experts, there was a lot of conformance. So what I mean by that is, if a certain reviewer for a particular department ranked a paper as number 1, another paper as number 2, that was matching in most cases, which actually strengthened and gave us a lot of confidence in the process, the review process. So with that in mind, we were very happy, and we finally have this list of 10 papers that won the award. So I'll go ahead and announce these awards. So the first paper, so I hope everyone is here. I'll call the group. So whoever is here, in many cases students may have graduated. So at least the PI, the professor, the corresponding author, I'm sure would be here. And whichever student is here, please come up. I'll be announcing the awards one by one. So as I'll name one paper, and the authors of that paper, whoever is here, please come up. And I'll request Professor Phatak to please do the honors and please give away the awards for the best paper. So the first paper is, in fact, this is something that's been a matter of pride for all of us. This is a paper that was published with Nature, and it's the paper by the group of Professor Amit Shukla in the Department of Astronomy, Astrophysics, and Space Engineering. And the title of the paper is Giga Electron Volt Emission from a Compact Binary Merger. So it has got a large Italian group that's worked on it. And of course, Dr. Amit Shukla and Mr. Pawan Tiwari. So let's big round of applause for them, please. And so because of paucity of time, we're just giving out the certificates right now. We'll have a proper medallion later, and we'll be giving those out to everybody, to each of the award winners. For the time being, it's a certificate, and most importantly, it's the honor associated with the award. That's important. So congratulations, Dr. Shukla and his group, all of it. So the next, the winner of the next paper is Professor Amit Kumar, Biosciences and Bioengineering, and his group. The name of the paper is Small Molecule Screening Discovers Compounds that Reduce FMR, Poly-G protein aggregates and splicing defect toxicity in fragile X-associated tremor ataxia syndrome. So that's a tough title. Arun Kumar Verma, Eshan Khan, Subodh Kumar Mishra, and Amit Kumar. Congratulations. The next paper is that of Professor Bishuru Pathak and his group from chemistry. Many congratulations. The title of the paper is Machine Learning Aided Interpretable Approach for Single Nucleotide Based DNA Sequencing Using a Model Nanopore. The authors are Milan Kumar Jaina, Diptendu Roy, and Bishuru Pathak. Many congratulations. Please come up. That's all of them are here, so that's great. So all students and the professor. Many congratulations, all of you. The next paper that's won the award is that of the group of Professor Sandeep Chaudhary in civil engineering, and the title of the paper is Micro and Macro Structural Properties of Waste Tire Rubber Fiber Reinforced Bacterial Self-Healing Mortar. The authors are Akshay Anil Thakre, Trilok Gupta, Roshni Diwan, and of course Sandeep Chaudhary. Congratulations. Congratulations. The next paper that's won the award is the group of Dr. Surya Prakash in computer science and engineering. The title of the paper is Adaptation of Pair Polar Structures to Compute a Secure and Alignment-Free Fingerprint Template. The authors are Vivek Singh Baghel, Syed Sadaf Ali, and of course Dr. Surya Prakash. Please come up with the award. Congratulations. Okay, the next paper that's won the award is that of the group of Dr. Trapti Jain in electrical engineering. The title of the paper is Real-Time Event Detection Based on Weibull Distribution Using Synchrophasor Measurements for Enhanced Situational Awareness. The authors are Adnan Iqbal and of course Professor Trapti Jain. Many congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, it's good. You're just coming. Thank you so much. The next award is that given to the group of Dr. M. Tanveer in the Department of Mathematics. The title of the paper is Intuitionistic Fuzzy Weighted Least Squares Twin SVMs. The authors are Dr. M. Tanveer, of course, M.A. Gane, A. Bhattacharjee, and C.T. Len. Many congratulations. Okay. The next paper that's been awarded this prize is the paper by the group of Dr. Sailesh Kundalwal in mechanical engineering. The title of the paper is Topological Defects Embedded Large-Sized Single-Walled Carbon Nanotubes for Hydrogen Storage, a Molecular Dynamics Study. Saurabh Mishra and Professor Dr. S.I. Kundalwal. Congratulations. The next paper is we have a large group of metallurgy, engineering, and material science, and it's mainly the group of Dr. Rupesh Devan. The title of the paper is Theory Abide Experimental Investigations on Morphology Driven Enhancement of Electrochemical Energy Storage Performance for Manganese Titanate Perovskites Electrodes. The authors are Narsimha Rao Kichamisti, Manopriya Samthan, Praveen N. Didwal, Dhirendra Kumar, Divakar Singh, Santosh Bimbli, Parmeshwar R. Chikate, Dudekela Altaf Basha, Dr. Dudekela Altaf Basha, Dr. Sunil Kumar, Chan Jin Park, Dr. Sudeep Chakravarti, and Dr. Rupesh S. Devan. Just one person came? Okay, I think it's a large group, so yeah. And last but not the least is the paper by the group of Dr. Pankaj Sagdev in the Department of Physics. The title of the paper is Phonon Mode Specific Lattice Dynamical Coupling of Carriers in Semiconductors using Raman and Optical Spectroscopic Techniques. Omkar Ramade, Meenal Gupta, and Professor P.R. Sagdev. Congratulations. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Professor Phatak, Professor Joshi, and Professor Goel. It was, again, a large, at the end, again, a round of applause for everyone. It's indeed a lot of effort. And also, along with this, we've got a very nice set of support staff. I mean, there have been times during this exercise, late in the night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I've been calling Mr. Sunil Savle, and he's taken my call, he's done the printing, etc. So that is something that we often fail to recognize. So big round of applause for them also. Chenika, everyone. I think I've done an excellent job. We're very, very proud of you, and we're very happy to have you, support our work. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
So really thank you and motivating all of us. Going ahead, I would like to call Professor Palani sir for the Best Technology Awards.
Yes. So good morning to one and all. So I congratulate the winners. So this Best Technology Award is under the scheme of Intellectual Property Promotion and Technology Translation. So I thank the BOG Chairman and the Director for approving this scheme. So the main motto of this scheme is to convert the technologies which are at the TR level 1 and 2 to take it to the next level so that it can be taken to the market as well as it can cater the industry as well as the community. Now you have seen the different technologies which are at different TRL levels which have been published in different papers. Now our main motto of this particular scheme is to patent these technologies. So in considering this, like the support of patenting these technologies has been taken care by the institute, and there is a selection of 25 best patents which will also be awarded. So that is in process. As an extension of this, so we also have the Best Technology Award and the Best Research Paper Award. So Best Research Paper Award is already announced. As far as Best Technology Award is concerned, so there are 5 Best Technology Awards with a cash prize of 25,000. So the overall procedure is we received something around 20 nominations from different departments which are of high level. And in order to do the shortlisting, so we took an opinion from an external expert. So basically it's a kind of a external agency through our associate Dean R&D 1. So we have sent all the nominations and they have rated these nominations based on its commercialization potential and based on its applicability towards industry as well as towards society. And in addition to this, we also had a pool of expert panel from different R&D organizations and the different institutes, well-reputed institutes. So with me, I had Professor Suman also with me, who had helped me in nominating, in shortlisting these things. So finally, we could come up with 5 Best Technology Awards. In order to give these 5 Best Technology Awards, I would like to invite our BOG Chairman, sir, and our Director, sir, on the dais. And Professor Manish Goyal, please. Okay. So first, so these are the 5 Best Technology Awards. The first Technology Award is to the group, Professor Avinash Sonwane. The technology is on novel Aspar B drug for the treatment of blood cancer, currently under phase 1 and 2 clinical trials. So the main part of this drug is it can kill more than 90% of the cancerous cell and increase survival of 90% blood cancerous mice. So in order to collect the award, I request Mr. Sibi Karthik to collect the award. So I invite Dr. Anirban Sengupta for the topic Design Space Exploration of Optimal K-Cycle Transient Fault Tolerant Data Path Based on Multi-Objective Power Performance Trade-off. The patent has been granted and the invention enables to achieve a high reliability of system by considering the fault tolerance, a design metric besides power and execution delay during multi-objective design space exploration. Please. Congratulations. Next, I would like to invite R. Gupta, PK Kankar, and Ankur Meglani. The technology is on a method of maintenance for high-performance machineries employing axial pumps and multiple cylinders. So they have developed an axial pump, a methodology to evaluate the axial pump, which is used in light compact aircraft like Tejas, etc. Okay. So the patent has been filed and it is approved. Now I would like to invite Mukesh Kumar, Professor Mukesh Kumar and his team, Swati Rajput, Vishal Kaushik, Prem Babu, Suresh K. Pandey for the technology SIITO semiconductor heterojunction technology for the tunable photonic device. So it has two major breakthroughs. One is on development of optical modulator based on coupling of distributed semiconductor heterojunctions. Another one is development of vertically coupled ring resonator based on SIITO. Congratulations to the team. Next, I would like to invite Professor Shaibal Mukherjee and his team for developing an IoT-enabled real-time monitoring NIO2 gas sensor. So this has been, the patent has been filed, published, and it has been transformed in the form of a startup which is incubated at IIT Indore. It is a Quantec L2M Private Limited. So the group has fabricated a largest monolayer MOS2 using CVD, and it has a high sensitivity. So I invite the group and congratulate. Thank you very much, sir. So all these 20 nominations are evaluated by an external agency. So they have given a different report. So in fact, it's a tough decision. So all these reports will be shared to the investigators so that they can work on it and they can interact with the external agency to take it to the next TRL level. So they will also be involved in converting this technology and translating this technology. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir, and a lot of congratulations to all the awardees. Even who did not get the award, still they are working hard. So congratulations to everyone. Everyone is working hard, as I told, directly or indirectly. So now moving ahead with the giving appreciation for the hard work by the non-teaching staff who are working day and night, the back support, as Professor Abhishek also told the same. For the same, I would like to invite our Dean Administration, ma'am, Professor Preeti Sharma, for the awards distribution. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. And first of all, I congratulate all of you for being able to achieve this level of excellence in the three pillars of an academic institution, that is, and that too particularly for a technology institute. The three pillars are academics, research, and technology development. All these three pillars stand with the support of all that is being done at the backstage. All the laurels and the accolades oftentimes get appreciated on the stage like this, on the platforms like this, However, there is a lot of work which remains unnoticed. And in view of that, I am here to announce the awards for the non-teaching staff members who have been working day and night behind all the laboratories, classrooms, and all your equipments, which have been running so smoothly, and you would have been able to conduct all your academic and research activities. So I would like to request Professor Phatak, Professor Joshi, and Professor Goyal to please distribute the awards for the non-teaching staff members who have been working incessantly day and night. For all of us, on our employment or the offer letter, it is written we have to do 24/7 duty. They are not told that, but they are doing all of that. So, I will begin from the fourth category of the awards, that is the outstanding performance by supporting staff members. Supporting staff members are the people whom you see everywhere, giving you the things which you just raise hand and you get that. So I invite Mr. Ved Prakash Thakur, who is working in the Department of Physics as attendant, for his tireless work during all these years. I have seen him always running around, taking things here to there and helping all the people. Next is Mr. Anil Savle, who is working as attendant in the Department of R&D. And he has been the one who has been carrying all your project files all through the day from all the various buildings which are there in our institute. And it's a tough deal. Indore has hot climate most of the times. So as Professor Manish Goyal was saying, no, we are all asking for the air conditioning. He can't even do that. Mr. Anil Savle has been running around without an AC all the time. All right. So on the next category, in the third category, is outstanding performance by the technical staff members. I would like to call upon Mr. Praveen Kaushal, who is the audio-visual technician. Although officially, administratively, we allocate him in the academic section, but I'm sure all of you who have attended all the meetings everywhere, you would see him. Second in the line of technical staff member who has performed excellently is Mr. Amit Jadhav, who is the junior lab assistant in Department of Civil Engineering. He deserves a bigger round of applause because he is working in a department where there are undergraduate programs and there are several undergraduate laboratories, but there are least number of technical staff members. All right, so now we move on to the second category of outstanding performance by junior non-teaching staff members who belong to Group B and Group C categories in the cadre of employment. So first I would like to call upon Mr. Ankit Tiwari, who is junior assistant in the R&D section. All those big announcements which Dean R&D keeps on announcing here will be supported by people like him. And his workload is what is increasing and has increased a lot in past 1 year. Much more. Next, I would like to call Mr. Dinesh Chauhan, who is junior assistant in the materials management section. I would like to agree here with what Professor Manish Goyal was saying, that he has accepted all the difficulties that you face due to infrastructural concerns. In case of all the purchase related matters, all the delays that you feel are happening, I accept all the difficulties and I apologize for all that, and we are working on making it smooth and faster. So thank you, Dinesh. Now I would like to call upon Ms. Bindu Suresh, who is the Junior Superintendent in Director's Office. More recently, she has been given Director's Office responsibility. However, we have been interacting with her for a very long time in the academic section. So because she was an all-rounder in the academic section, irrespective of which discipline, which undergraduate or postgraduate program or PhD program, she used to remember all the files and at which stage it is there. So she is now supporting Director Office. Thank you, Bindu ma'am. All right. Now we move on to outstanding performance by the non-teaching staff member in the senior category, that is Group A. And I would like to congratulate and call Mr. Suresh Chandra Thakur, who is the Assistant Registrar of Administration. Almost until 1.5 months ago, he was Assistant Registrar of Administration, he was handling audit, he was handling international relations, and he was in multiple, and he was a junior officer there, so he had to do everything for those sections, right from typing the note sheet till the final MOU signing. So congratulations, Mr. Thakur, and thank you so much for all the support that he has been providing, and now also his responsibilities are no less. We are all sitting here safely and securely because he is handling all those activities which are housekeeping, security, medical related concerns, and so many of those activities which we don't pay much attention until and unless we are individually troubled by that particular concern. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate all the non-teaching staff members for their endless hard work. And those who have won the awards, my congratulations are for those. And those who missed it, I hope that they will get the chance in next round. And keep continuing doing that. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. With this smiling and enthusiastic speech, I hope we all are very happy and getting so much appreciation from ma'am. We get enthusiasm for doing this job with this same zeal, and we promise you, ma'am, and with all the members, we will do the same work with honesty and with the hard work. Really, thank you so much. Now, it's a time to call and invite our chief guest, our Chairperson Board of Governors, Professor Deepak Bhaskar Phatak, on the dais for the Foundation Day address. Please welcome him on the dais. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody, and namaskar. Professor Swaj Joshi, Director, Professor Manish, our Dean, all other deans, heads, faculty colleagues, students, and most important, the entire group of support staff which does such a marvelous work. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to be here on the Foundation Day. Actually, when I joined as the chairman, I was a bit surprised that the institute did not have a tradition of celebrating Foundation Day very strongly, which is not so in the IIT, where I spent 50 years as a teacher. Foundation Day has been considered always an important event where you recognize things. I am so happy that such tradition has now been set up and will be followed. You know, ultimately, research and technology development are expected to be the major academic contributions of this institute. And I'm so happy to see that people who do a great job there are being honored and recognized. In fact, the board approved the proposal to provide a seed grant only yesterday. And for the Technology Development Awards also, the director has recommended, and as he mentioned, I've been very happy to approve it as chairman. Of course, it will be ratified by the board, but there should be a similar additional amount to be given as seed money for doing that translation from research technology development into the technology. Of course, Professor Palani turned out to be a smarter dean in the sense that he already convinced the board to have additional positions which are not associated with paper writing, because you cannot have additional support positions. The research papers have to be written by the researchers themselves. But it has been really wonderful to see that. I would like to remind all of us that one of the reasons why we have such a high NIRF ranking throughout is because of our strong contribution to research and the research ethos that has been created and maintained here. And I compliment all faculty members and all students. Of course, research and technology development will always remain centered around teachers and students in any academic institution of the stature of IIT Bombay. But we must remember that none of this great work can be done without an equally able support from technical staff and administrative staff. I have often shared these thoughts with you, and I once again mention this, because they work silently behind. In fact, they are remembered only when something does not work. Otherwise, it is assumed that the support is there. And I am so happy that their work, their contribution is also being publicly acknowledged on the Foundation Day. I am sure that this tradition will continue, and there could be people who do recognizable work will continue to be awarded. It has been a pleasure for me to be associated with this institution, complete 4 years of time. I have come to know a lot of you individually and in groups, and I tell you, the ethos that you have developed of top-class research, top-class academics is really wonderful. You have to build on it further. In this context, I would like to reiterate what Professor Joshi mentioned, 2 important initiatives. One, a center for doing the translational work, translational research work, which is an important center, and I believe the activity has started. But the more important part is the industrial research park kind of thing. Other IITs have stolen the march on us. And I was so happy yesterday to see a detailed presentation made by Professor Nilesh Jain. It was amazing to see so many people have worked together so seriously, very detailed presentation. And I am sure Professor Jain will continue to convene that group and take this forward, because this is almost like building a new institution. It's that big a thing. I am sure the government will support in the next tranche, in the next phase. But I think the institute is making good progress in the right direction. It has established strong connections with other institutions in Indore and elsewhere. The students and teachers are doing wonderful work, and they are being recognized. So, my best wishes to you. This is the 14th Foundation Day. As I said, by 2030, I expect you to be counted among the top 5 institutions. It is a tough job. But you see, when you want to become a climber of peaks, of course, you can begin with climbing all the peaks of Vindhyachal and Sahyadri. It is good, but not good enough. Your target must be Everest. Because only when you decide to climb the Everest, you will at least be able to conquer Kanchenjunga and Karakoram. So that is where you should all go. And I am absolutely sure you have the talent, you have the rigorous approach, and you have the passion to do it. It is just that all of this has to be done collectively, together, and collaboratively. All the best. Thank you so much.
So thank you so much. Finally, yet importantly, I would like to call upon the dais our Associate Dean of Infrastructure, Dr. Guru Prakash, for the vote of thanks.
Good morning, respected Chief Guest Professor Deepak Pathak, our Director Sir, Professor Suhas Joshi, and Professor Manish Goyal, Dean of Infrastructures, all deans, heads, faculty members, staff members, and students. I would like to thank you all for your presence on this day. On behalf of all, I would like to dedicate a special thanks to our respected Chair Professor, Professor Deepak Pathak, for our honorable Director Sir, Professor Suhas Joshi, Dean of Infrastructure, Professor Manish Goyal, and all heads, all deans, all students, all faculty members. I would also like to thank Assistant Registrar, Mr. Suresh Thakur, Mr. Bijendra Shastri, who tirelessly worked to make this event successful, and all staff members who was involved in this event. Last but not least, I would also like to thank ID office staff members, engineers, technicians, gardeners, security members, medical staff members, all members. I may be forgetting some of them, but I would like to thank all of them. Finally, I am thankful to every members of IIT community for direct and indirect support. Thank you so much.
So we are closing this ceremony with the national anthem, but before that, I would like to congratulate everyone here for this occasion and thanks for all your support. Now requesting everyone to stand at their respective seat for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता